Today is Easter, and any holiday that revolves around family gatherings can be a challenging time for many, including myself. Someone who struggles with BPD and has experienced many feelings of abandonment, it's hard because I don't have any supportive or loving family around, so it can feel really isolating and lonely because I see other people surrounded by their families and it reminds me of what I don't have. It's especially tough during this time of year when there's so much emphasis on the family togetherness and holiday traditions. The thing is, I don't have the kind of family that's supportive or loving. I don't have parents or siblings I can turn to for comfort or connection. It's just me and James and Latte against the world. But I'm determined to make the most of it and find ways to cope anyways, even though, not gonna lie, I woke up super depressed. So James and I are in the car and Latte because we decided to take an impromptu day trip to Las Vegas.
Maybe we should try Starbucks, because look at that line for Dutch Bros, it's insane.
Okay, it's the Starbucks. James and I are trying to get some coffee. We were gonna go to Dutch Bros, but
there's like 40 cars there and we don't want to wait an extra 20 minutes.
I think we'll pass on that and go Starbucks instead. So we're gonna go pick up some coffee and then go to Las Vegas for Easter and spend some quality time together, the three of us as a family. Starbucks didn't work out, but we're gonna go to another Starbucks that's actually in Nevada. We just have to drive like half an hour through Arizona first. But yeah, we're going to the Starbucks in Mesquite because then from Mesquite to Vegas, there's not a whole lot. Oh, we're in Arizona now. Anyways, on top of everything already going on, James and I were in this really crazy car accident recently, like a few days ago. It was pretty serious. We were just driving, minding our own business, and then bam, he got rear-ended at over 85 miles per hour. It was so insane. I actually still can't believe we survived the crash. It was thanks to James's fast reflex skills, because if it were me driving, I honestly don't think we would have survived that. It's a long story, but we made it out alive. We survived without any serious injuries. Out of nowhere, this car just came speeding towards us from behind. James could see like several seconds away that this guy was gonna hit us because he just wasn't paying attention, and I don't know how he didn't see us, but unfortunately he hit us anyways, even though James swerved into his shoulder.
To make matters worse, which Brianna didn't mention, is we got a flat tire a few days earlier, so we were going to get our spare tire replaced, so we were only going 50 miles an hour on the freeway, as you often see trailers and stuff doing, and the guy told the police he was doing 85, which means he maybe was doing even more than that. I was paying a lot of attention because we were going slower, and I saw this guy was not going to stop. He was going so much faster than us. At the last second I was like, I have to swerve to get off the road, and thankfully he mostly just clipped us. He didn't brake at all before he hit us, and then he left the road, maybe 10-15 foot drop, through a fence, and then hit a church. And he had like a snowboard and like the receptacle for his washer fluid, or everything was littered from where we were to where he was. I checked that Brianna and Latte were okay, and I ran after him because I thought he was going to be dead. But he was actually absolutely fine. He said he got distracted for a second and was looking away, but I think he was on his phone because he had more than enough time to see us because there were no other cars around. Everybody was okay. His car's definitely a complete write-off. Our car thankfully wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, but a lot of impact on obviously the corner and trunk and the rear axle. We'll see what happens. It got towed and it was a whole ordeal coming back, and then the rental cars were not available for insurance to take care of it. And thankfully he obviously accepted liability for the crash. The insurance hopefully will take care of everything for us.
When we were in the ER, I thought they were going to do all sorts of like tests on us, like CT scans. That was a high-speed crash, so we should have died actually. For some reason it wouldn't give us like any other tests but like a quick evaluation, and then they did an x-ray on James's neck, so I was surprised that they didn't do anything else. It's only been I think 3 days since the accident, but medically James and I seem fine, but we also didn't get enough tests in my opinion. I guess we'll just see if things get worse.
We're actually very, very lucky. The cop said if he hit us right in the back, not in the side, because if I swerved, that we would have at least been in an ambulance, if not died. We were like very, very lucky to walk away from that basically fine.
Super lucky. I can't even believe it. We didn't even have enough time to react. I mean, who does, right? The impact was so sudden and so intense, it felt like our whole world just came crashing crashing down in an instant. I remember the feeling of getting hit and then seeing that car hit us off the freeway. It was terrifying because James and I both assumed that other driver was actually dead. But to our surprise, he actually seemed totally fine. It felt like it lasted forever, but in reality, it was just a matter of a few seconds. When everything finally came to a stop, we were in a total daze, and we were just trying to process what just happened. It's honestly a miracle that we're still here. I'm really grateful that one of my close friends was able to drive a little less than an hour to come pick us up. I'm really grateful she came and got us, and she just totally took care of us and what we needed during that time. It was overwhelming to say the least. It was a terrifying experience that shook me to my core and just really made me realize how fragile life can really be. It's been a wake-up call to appreciate every moment and to not take anything for granted. It made me question a lot of things and reevaluate what really matters. We were hit hard with this realization. Yes, pun intended. Finding humor in these dark moments, even if others may think it's inappropriate, lightens the intensity of the situation. For me, at least, I make these jokes to help myself. Since the accident, we've both been feeling really shaken. It's like this constant reminder of how close we came to not being here anymore. It's been really messing with my head, and I've been feeling down and even hopeless at times. It left us both physically and emotionally affected, and we're still dealing with the aftermath. What's even harder to cope with is the lack of support from family during such hard times. And that's the thing that's been hitting me the hardest. James and I don't have supportive family or close relatives who we can rely on during tough times like these. We've both done so much for both of our families. We've bent over backwards for them, but when we really need them, they're not there for us. And it's a painful realization that family can let you down in ways that you never expected. It's been a hard lesson to learn, and it's left me feeling disappointed and hurt. It's been a harsh reality check that family can betray you in the worst ways. And you know what's super crazy? As stressful as the car accident and its aftermath have been, there are other things we're dealing with currently that are way more intense. I wish I could tell you all about it, but it's not something I can share right now. Let's just say that James and I have been through some real hardships lately, and we've had to learn some tough lessons about trust and betrayal. But trust me, they've been weighing heavily on us. James and I have hardly been surviving, and it's been really, really hard.
So thank you for choosing Starbucks. I'm gonna go ahead and get started, Street.
Can I do one grande cinnamon caramel cream nitro cold brew and one tall brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso? That's it, thank you.
Alrighty, $11.92.
On the app, please.
There's that one for you.
Cool. That's yours, mate.
There's that one, and you guys have a wonderful day.
Perfect. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome to Nevada.
Hey, we made it to Mesquite. Got our Starbucks. It just doesn't look like it because normally it's layered, but whatever. We're, I think, just under an hour from Vegas. James and I decided last night, after many long weeks of depression, I mean, to be honest, it's been months, to take a spontaneous road trip to Las Vegas for Easter, just for the day.
Sorry, that guy was doing the same thing
Oh my
again.
goodness. What would be the odds of that happening again? Oh my goodness. Okay. I still can't believe we're back on the freeway. Well, anyways, we're alive. We're excited about the adventure and looking forward to some much needed fun. It was a last minute decision, but we thought it would be a great way to escape from all the stress we've been dealing with lately, and we thought it would be a good distraction from the holiday blues. It's about a 2-hour drive from our home, and I'm really looking forward to this trip. Time with James and our little fur baby Latte. She's just back there. All right, we'll let you know when we're there. Vegas. And we're just gonna go for a quick lunch. That's our rental car, by the way, since our car is in the tow yard. We might as well put miles on the rental car, right? This is where we're going for lunch. It's not very Easterish, but who cares? We can do whatever we want. It's just the two of us. Got this soybean drink with grass jelly is so good. Got roti with curry sauce. It is so yummy. Are you excited?
Yes, very excited.
One of our favorite things to have
It's very
here.
crunchy.
This is the sauteed tofu. I was not expecting it to be stuffed inside tofu. It is so cool. James got beef rendang, right?
Yes.
With chicken rice. Got some sort of noodle curry soup. I forgot what it was called. So excited to eat this. We're just enjoying some good Malaysian food at one of our favorite restaurants here in Vegas. It's moments like these that I cherish the most, spending quality time with my loving partner James, hopefully with our adorable little Latte soon. They both bring me comfort and support during really tough times like this. It's nice that we can spend Easter here. How's your food?
Very good.
Hey guys! So after lunch we found this charming little cafe for some afternoon teas and coffees and pastries. It's really lovely in here. I love the decor. Not only is everything so cute, but I bet everything tastes really good. I haven't tried it yet, but Latte seems to be enjoying it, I think. Actually, I think she hates it, but sorry. Okay, we'll take off her little bunny ears then. But she looks so cute. Oh. On a little family walk. The weather is so nice. It is in the 80s. Supposed to go up to I think 89 today.
86.
Or 86, but still that's really warm. Weather's very similar to where we actually live in St. George. We're just enjoying a nice little family Easter walk. Who's a happy girl? Who's a happy girl? Nice to see all the families together. I kind of wish we had that sometimes, don't you?
Yeah.
It's a little sad at the same time. Decided to visit the indoor garden at the Bellagio Hotel. The Easter display is a nice activity to do, and it's surrounded by such beauty. Different colors and intricate floral arrangements that brought a smile to my face. It's moments like these that remind me of the beauty in the world, even during difficult and challenging times.
This is Latte's annual Easter tradition that she hates with a passion.
Oh, but everyone here thinks she's so cute. Let's go and enjoy. There's lots to see. You baby. Oh my god. Aww. Of course. Oh, little Latte. Oh, little Miss Popular.
Spoiled dog, huh?
I know, right?
Something could be empty, haunted by you, haunted by you.
Las Vegas was short but sweet. It was a much needed getaway. As the day comes to an end, I'm reminded of the importance of finding joy in the little things and cherishing the moments of connection with loved ones, with my family, James and Latte. Even though I may not have family around, I'm grateful for the unwavering support of James and the unconditional love of Latte. They make these tough times a little bit more bearable, but I'm learning to cope with the triggers and make the most of it anyways. It's not always easy, but I'm finding ways to create my own version of family, surround myself with people who feel like home. It's a process and I'm still working through my emotions. I'm grateful for the support that I do have. It's a constant reminder of the family I wish I had, but I don't, and it's tough to navigate through the festivities without that loving and supportive presence in my life. It's a struggle I've been dealing with for a while, but it can feel overwhelming at times. I try my best to put on a brave face anyways and participate, but it's incredibly challenging. It's definitely difficult to see others surrounded by their families, sharing laughter and creating memory, while I feel a deep sense of emptiness and longing for that connection. I was also reminded when we were walking around the Bellagio, but hey, James and Latte is my family, so I'm not alone. I am surrounded by family, just my new family. As someone who struggles with borderline personality disorder, these feelings of abandonment and loneliness can be even more triggering. EPD often amplifies my emotions, and special occasions like these can exacerbate those feelings of emptiness and rejection. It's a constant battle to manage my mental health during this time. Despite the challenges, I've learned to cope with these emotions in healthier ways. I prioritize self-care, for example, whether it's through therapy, practicing mindfulness, or engaging in activities that bring me joy. I've also leaned to support on my support system, including James, and even a few close friends have been a source of comfort and understanding and compassion during my really hard times, and I really appreciate that. I've been actively working on building my own chosen family, a group of people who offer support, love, understanding, and compassion, even if they're not connected by blood. It takes time and effort, but I believe that one day we can create our own sense of belonging and find people who feel like family. Hopefully one day. That's my goal. Just gonna put that out in the universe. Hopefully I manifest that. James and Latte have been my constants, my pillars of support. Spending time with them, going on adventures like our impromptu road trip to Las Vegas, which, so you can see, it was a lot of fun. It totally changed my mood. I woke up super depressed and now I'm pretty happy. And just simply being present in the moment brings me solace and helps me cope with the challenges that I face. It's never easy. Most of my moments I feel of deep despair, but I'm committed to finding ways to cope to create my own sense of family. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and remember, you are not alone because you at least have me. My DMs and my comments are always open to you, and I will support you in any way that I can. Let's continue to support and uplift each other. So we're just gonna drive the couple hours back home, and I hope you had a good day or good Easter if you celebrate that. I only celebrate it because I grew up celebrating it. Because of that, it means something to me.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Latte, say happy Easter. Happy Easter. Oh, thanks, Latte. You're so kind. Okay, bye.